Obviously, I'm not very happy tonight, nor are many Republicans, conservatives, libertarians, anarcho-capitalists, anti-government people in general. Whereas the liberals, progressives, socialists, collectivists, communists, whatever they, the different names for the same disease, all those people are now jumping for joy at the passage of the public option, past 220 to 215. And I think it's a joke. If I can quote the comedian from Watchmen, it's all a joke. And I would say it. I was listening to WGN radio a little bit after it was passed. People were calling in because, of course, I'm from Chicago, the bastion of Obama supporters, and they were saying, "Oh wow, change is here, change is great, change is going to fix everything." This system is not going to work. This system is going to fail. And most importantly, for all the young people who supported Obama and voted him in and supported this fucking plan, I have news for you. You and I are the ones who are paying for this. You and I are the ones who are going to be paying $350 a month for private insurance instead of $120 a month that we could have gotten because of our age. You and I are going to be fucking subsidizing old people now in the name of equality. You see, we've moved. A man named Frederick Bassat, a Frenchman, said that there were three forms of what was known as legal plunder, the government stealing from people. The first level is what exists right now in the HMO system. The few plunder the many, okay? Because HMOs are stealing from us because the government allows them to. The government refuses to institute a true free market system. But you see, we're now moving from stage one of legal plunder to stage two. Everybody steals from everybody else. And I suppose there's a twisted equality in that. But you would think that Americans could come up with a better fucking alternative than everything the Europeans and Canadians and every other idiotic country in the world has been doing for the past 50 years. And that's stealing from each other in the name of equality. We've moved from stage two instead of going to stage three. Nobody steals from anyone else. But we're stealing from each other, and we're calling it equality, which is hysterical, okay? Only in America, and only a Democrat can come to you and say, you make too much money, and there's this sick person, and we're going to take some of your money and give it to him whether you want to or not, and call that fucking equality. So it's hysterical, but again, to all the young people who supported Obama and supported this shit, you and I are the ones who are going to be suffering from this. Okay? Because if I don't get the public insurance, my private insurance is now going to cost me $400 a month, whether I'm sick or have a pre-existing condition or not. Because I'm going to be charged, I'm 20 years old, and I'm going to be charged like I'm 55 years old. I'm going to be charged like I'm my father's age. Okay? And not only that, I guarantee you, 15 years from now, before the time I'm 35, the public option will become single-payer healthcare. And of course, some people want that. Some people want the Canadian system where if you're the person who gets the last appointment of the month and you have to wait 6 months for surgery, you better pray to God that whatever you have doesn't become inoperable by then or doesn't become unfixable by then. But some people want that. But that's precisely what it is. As Friedrich Hayek said, we're on the road to socialism, and we're just a little bit farther down it now, and eventually we're going to be at single-payer healthcare, which is pretty much as fucking far as you can go. But to all the young people who wanted this in the name of equality or in the name of morality or whatever, I want to know when you see your paycheck and you wonder why you're only getting 40% of what you earned. I'm curious how many people are going to say, oh, this was fair. This was fair when you're paying for everyone else's health care and now you can't afford a good house, or you can't afford a good fucking car, or you can't afford to take that vacation, or whatever. I want to know how many people are jumping for fucking joy when they see how little money they're going to be making in the name of equality. Okay, and for all the people who said, well, I don't know if this is going to work, or I don't know if this is really the system we want to do. Guess what? You better fucking pray it works, because something like this, we can't dismantle once we create it. Like the British really can't dismantle the National Health Service, and the Canadians can't dismantle Medicare. We can't dismantle this. So if it fails, guess what? We're all fucked. And there's nothing we can do, because it's going to be impossible to go back to the system that we once had. Whether that's HMOs, whether that's simply working with your doctor to try to figure out what you pay, it's going to be impossible to go back. So if this fails, guess what? You all doomed us. This is the change you wanted, and if this change doesn't work, we can't change back. We are fucked.